32 NFL teams, only one best bet from Steve Fezzik, and it comes right here. Teddy covers Steve Fezzik here on pregame.tv, and it's time to talk about the Arizona Cardinals. Lined 8.5 wins. Fez, we going over or under?
Going over 8.5, and this is my best bet NFL season wins of all the teams, Teddy. And what's not to like about Arizona over 8.5, this is a team that somehow won 11 games last year despite Carson Palmer goes down. No problem. Drew Stanton comes in, does a capable job. He wins. He goes down. The much despised Ryan Lindley takes over. They limp to the finish line at 2-5, wind up finishing 11-5. And what's interesting is how the wise guys, I was fighting with a lot of other people about the power rating. I actually had Arizona's power rating well below an average team by the end of the year. Their stats were poor, and they were getting no quarterback play. Well, guess what? Their stats were poor because they were getting no quarterback play. Palmer's coming back. This team goes right back to contender.
And boy, if you've been reading the reports out of Arizona following their mini camps, I mean, they were positively gushing about how good Carson Palmer looked coming back off his second serious knee surgery. You know, he's not a young guy, but Palmer in mini camps was brilliant. And of course, part of the reason for that, maybe part of the reason Arizona is going to be successful this year, their offensive line, an area of weakness in every recent season, looks very much like an area of strength in 2015. They've drafted heavy on the offensive line in recent years. And with Humphreys, their number one pick this year, with Jonathan Cooper returning from his injury, that offensive line is loaded, Fez. They might even be able to run the football this year.
Yeah, and Ellington is back as well. And let's face it, it's quarterback league. You need a quarterback, they got one. And it's a coach's league. And Arians, I love as a coach. 21-11 with Arizona. And it's not just with Arizona. This guy is a proven winner that's won everywhere he's been.
Sure, you remember the Chuck Strong year in Indianapolis where he took a 2-win Colts team and took them to the playoffs. He had a little bit of luck in his favor that year. But 3 times he's been a head coach. 3 times his teams have gone over the total. And we're talking about a team that got outgained by more than half yard per play last year, a team that got outrushed by more than a yard per rush last year. The wise guys aren't going to love this squad. There's not immediate urgency to bet the Cardinals right now. We could see some money the other way.
We could, but Arizona over 8.5 minus 110 is my best bet, and my best bets tend to move. I would bet this sooner rather than later. It's hot in Arizona. It's hot in Vegas here during the summer. NFL picks all summer long. Thanks for joining us. Pregame.tv.